What's up, y'all? Welcome to another week of our Untitled podcast.
Yep.
We're just hanging out, ready to talk about some anime. I got Paul with me.
What's up?
Connor.
Hello.
My boy David.
I'm saving the best for last.
Yeah.
So he's your boy.
Last but not least, you two, Connor, you and Paul are more special. It's my boy.
We appreciate it.
More specialer.
I didn't get out of here with that. Get out of here with that grammar.
More special.
Yeah. Anyways, we wanted to start this week talking about anime movies, and I guess I'll kick it off. I remember I fell in love with the Digimon movie, the original Digimon movie. To this day, probably my favorite anime movie. And I remember I went to Blockbuster. I picked out some movie. I can't remember what it was, but it was not that fucking movie that I rented. It was the first Digimon movie. And I was so confused. I was like, what the hell is this? But I just fell in love with it immediately. The soundtrack was amazing. Both the first and the second parts are incredible. I don't know if y'all have ever seen the Digimon movie.
I feel like I've seen it with you, Michael. I feel like you made me watch it, even though I'd
it's awesome.
No, it's really good. It's really good. I really
full
like
of
it.
bangers. Yeah,
the soundtrack is absolutely filled with bangers. It's great. Like it has no right to be that hot, and you're like, whoa.
It really doesn't. Like, there's no reason the Digimon movie should be as good as it is, but it's that and more. It fills a special hole in your childhood.
Diaboromon.
Dude, oh man, you're giving me the chills, man. You're giving me the chills. Like, I still get chills watching that movie because it holds up. It hasn't gotten worse. Like, I've watched some of the other early Pokemon movies. Not the first one. The first one's still good, but the second one I thought it'd be great. Didn't enjoy it as much. But Digimon, every time you watch that movie, it's beautiful.
Oh, is the second Pokemon movie the Lugia?
Yeah, Pokemon 2000.
I love that movie, dude.
It was great as a kid, but
Gandalf's voice.
But it doesn't hold up, dude. It's not like Mewtwo Strikes Back, where the first one was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was super emotional.
I do still have the card, like the Mew card.
The gold card. I have one too. Yeah,
still have it. Still have
go
it.
into the movies. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, man.
That's crazy.
I even have a Lugia card that I got in a pack right afterwards. Like, can't get rid of that stuff, man. It's a part of your childhood.
And then they had the Inte one.
Yeah, with the three
with
dogs.
the crystals and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the third one.
Wow, you know so much about Pokemon.
that was the last bit.
Oh my god,
that was it for me. I don't know what other Pokemon.
So they had the Inte one with the Wishmaker. I don't know. It's not. That's Jirachi Wishmaker. I think that was Pokemon 5 or something. But then you have Pokemon Forever with Celebi, which was also another really good Pokemon movie. Like that stuff made me oh, my heart, man, my heart.
Digimon also had the only good English OST, not OST, OP. Like Digimon, Digital Monsters. When you listen to the Japanese version, it sounds like some J-pop idol crying to himself in a mirror while he's playing his songs. Like, people actually like the English intro compared to the Japanese, which is rare.
Okay, so you're right. The opening for Digimon is fantastic. However, need I remind you, Yu-Gi-Oh! It's time to...
Yeah.
It always comes back to Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, what a banger!
That opening, man.
It's time to do.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Dude, that was so
dude,
good.
it's awesome.
It's great. It was a banger, dude. It was a banger.
Draw your last pathetic card, Yu-Gi boy.
Bro, the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! Holds such a special place in my heart.
Anyway, we're not talking about
Back to anime movies. The best one by far, the first Digimon. It's
God,
okay.
such
We're-
a hot take.
It deserves an Oscar.
That's crazy. The only anime movie I think to win an Oscar is Spirited Away.
I think
Crazy.
you're right.
Yeah. Also
you're right.
an incredible.
Yeah.
Now, going off of Miyazaki, though, there's a lot of controversy with the English editing, especially with Princess Mononoke. Miyazaki almost like broke away from, I think it was Disney that was doing the English dubbed, and he was not happy with how they changed it to make it more like Americanized and more like family friendly. The story goes is that after he listened to the American version, he sent I think he sent like the producers a package with a samurai sword in it or a katana with a note that says like one does not cut like
That's
movies.
pretty badass. That's a
He
power
was not
play,
he
dude.
was
Damn,
not pleased.
No
So-
wonder his movies are so good.
I think
I
I've watched
mean-
them every time I've watched a Miyazaki movie. It was the English dub, like especially as a kid.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, they have great actors.
They really do.
And,
Christian Bale,
Well,
I
they-
didn't watch any of them until college.
Billy Crystal.
They pulled a 4Kids Entertainment on it, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, what Cartoon Network used to do to anime, like, and what Netflix did to Evangelion.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, they took away "Fly Me to the Moon."
That's the best part.
I like it's so soulless now. What do you mean? It's like, how can you do that?
They did that to Miyazaki, and he sent a message with that sword.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Because originally, in Princess Mononoke, Ashitaka, the girl that says like his like sister or like cousin or something, that's his betrothed. Like they were supposed to get married. The person who gave him like the little crystal dagger at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they were supposed to be married, and that's why it was so significant because he can never see her again. Like that life is gone.
So they ended up not editing it though, right? Because of the sword, I'm assuming.
No, it was after they had already edited it. So if you watch the English version of Princess Mononoke, you'll notice that the wording, it makes it seem like they're related, or like she's like the princess of the village, or like she's related, and it's not in any way like them getting
even
married. They were supposed to be married.
Have y'all seen all of the Miyazaki movies?
I can't say I've seen them all, but I've seen the vast majority.
Yeah, I mean, not Porco Rosso. Princess Mononoke is my favorite, but I've seen.
I mean, fuck, there's like 18 of them.
Why is
Yeah,
Princess
I have not
Mononoke
seen it.
everyone's favorite? Every time
Bro,
I talk to someone, it's like, oh yeah, without question, Princess Mononoke.
Mine's Nausicaa, dude.
And I get that too.
Nausicaa touched me good.
It's such a touching movie. It's beautiful. The art, the music, the entire like scenery. Oh, dude, Nausicaa. I would agree. Nausicaa is probably my favorite.
It's Porco Rosso for me, lads.
Porco Rosso
A
is such a
flying
good.
pig, dude.
You
Oh.
talk to the elitist. It's Howl's Moving Castle.
That one's good too, but it's just, I don't know.
The only thing I say about Howl's Moving Castle compared to like Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke, Nausicaa, or even Porco Rosso, is that it's based on a book series. So, original like art by Miyazaki, but the story, it's Miyazaki's take on someone else's story. And I not to say that it's bad, but I think his original work is better, like hands down.
I think, I don't know if it's a hot take, but I think his best, objectively, if you can say that there's objectively better art than other art, whatever, I think it's Spirited Away. But it is definitely not my
All right,
favorite.
Normie.
Nah, didn't want a fucking Oscar. It's amazing. And like that's why it's so popular, and that's why it's probably a lot of people's that don't mess with anime or watch anime movies are like, oh yeah, Spirited Away, the one with the fat people and the masked guy and he gets washed away and it's like, oh.
Yeah, that one. Thanks for summing it up.
That's what people remember it by, I think.
Yeah.
And then they turn into pigs and they're like, oh no.
I mean, it was a great movie.
And there's so many cosplays of the big guy with the no face. Is it no face? I don't
I
even know.
think it's
No
No
Face.
Face,
It's No
yeah.
Face.
Yeah, he's great. Fantastic character.
I mean, everyone loves.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say everybody that watched and probably still to this day, My Neighbor Totoro, dude. As a kid, that slaps. And even now, you're like, wow,
All
it's
the
so
kids love
good.
that shit.
I never saw Ponya, but everyone said it wasn't as good.
Ponyo is sweet.
Mm.
I mean, it's not as good as My Neighbor Totoro. That's a pretty big bar to set, but Ponyo is really good. I like the story, and the animation of it was really great because it was like mostly water themed.
It's
I
fucking
thought Ponyo was
Miyazaki.
okay.
All the animation's gonna be great with that.
Yeah, it's just mind blowing.
I mean, that's what kind of I think really helps tell those stories is his animation, because it's very expressive. It's very intense. Um, it's I mean, I would honestly say that Miyazaki, when he makes art, it's almost like a spiritual thing, man. Like you feel something. Like it doesn't matter which Miyazaki movie you're watching. If you watch it, you're gonna feel something.
It's all hand drawn, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn, he's good.
I mean, that's a master, man. That's like
God.
someone the top of his craft. He's top tier.
Oh yeah. I don't think anyone doesn't enjoy a Miyazaki movie that has actually watched one. Give it a fair shake, you know.
Or has a soul.
Yeah, there's something to get from all of them, like regardless of how old you are.
And just being like deliberately contrarian.
And it's weird. I think of Kiki, right? And I think it doesn't get enough love, dude.
Nah, Kiki's Delivery Service.
Like it's so quaint and it's so cute. But it actually, I don't know.
Cute girls doing cute things.
Nah, but she goes through struggles too, and there's like some serious tones, and it's I feel like you get swept under the rug in the discussion of like,
Character arc.
yeah, hey man,
Compared to the powerhouses that exist in the Miyazaki movies,
Kiki's
Things-
development.
things have to get shoved out. Like
it's
Castle
so
in the Sky
harrowing.
doesn't get enough love.
I
Castle
love
was
Castle
nice,
in the
yeah.
Sky.
We
Laputa,
watched that not
Castle
that
in the Sky.
long ago, right, Connor?
Yeah, we did.
Guys, come on.
What? It was like
What
months
the-
ago.
Let a brother know.
It was before Big Rona.
What?
Man,
That
what
was
do you want,
longer
man?
than a month ago.
Yeah.
No, I said it was.
Brother, we're well into
We watched that
October.
recently. A year ago, yes.
Yeah,
We're
you know.
deep into 2020.
Did you guys ever watch the other Ghibli movies? So like Grave of the Fireflies, Tales of Earthsea.
I need to watch Grave of the Fireflies, but I haven't been depressed enough to.
Grave of the Fireflies and Tales of the Earthsea are both pretty good. They're above average anime movies, I think.
I like the art of Tales of Earthsea, but the story was okay. But that's another one that's based on someone else's work. So it's him animating a story, like someone else's book that someone else wrote.
I didn't know that. I thought Grave of the Fireflies was original.
No, Grave of the
added new
Fireflies
things.
is original, but
Yeah.
Tales of Earthsea is based on a book series.
Or
Okay.
Whisper of the Heart.
I never watched
Whisper
them.
of the Heart is
Never seen that one.
fantastic. If you want a story that just makes you feel good and you feel like true joy and like hope in the world, you watch Whispers of the Heart, because oh my gosh, hands down, dude, that's such a beautiful movie. It's such a like heartfelt, loving movie.
Don't inject that kind of optimism into my cynicism. I don't want to know that.
What's y'all's favorite anime movie?
Jesus.
Oh yeah, no.
Straight up.
We do have to go on to someone else.
Straight up. Besides Digimon, the first movie being S tier and like clearly better than everything else, what's y'all's favorite?
Oh, that's so hard. Recency bias, though, it's The Night is Short, Walk On Girl.
Yeah, no, that's a beautiful movie.
It's made
That
by
is-
the same guy that did Ping Pong, Devil May Cry Baby, Tamati
Ooh.
Galaxy.
Ping pong's so good.
So it's got really weird, shitty animation.
You said
Really
the night is short.
amazing animation.
You said the night is short. Walk on, girl.
Yeah.
I need to watch. I use you guys as Rex.
I showed it to
All the time.
Connor. Oh man, we like had
Like
a
last
night
year.
where we just chilled and we watched all of Fooly Cooley,
Awesome.
and then I showed him The Night is Short, and he was just
Oh.
like, "Oh Jesus, you're so
Damn
good
it,
at wrecking
man.
movies." Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, that's what they tell me.
Vindication.
Yeah, it came out 2017, so it's pretty recent,
I didn't know it was that recent.
but it's amazing, and
Yeah,
it's like same style kind of as Tamati Galaxy, which I don't think any of you have seen, but I know
have not.
Connor's interested in it.
What is that?
It's like I said, made by the same guy that did Ping Pong, and it's kind of a Groundhog Day theme. So there's a guy, and he's going into high school, and he wants to see it through the rose-colored tint of the world, and everyone's in love and having fun and having friends. and he kind of struggles to find his way and like what he wants. So, for example, on one episode he'll join the like bicycling club, and then it's like his wacky adventure with that, and then time resets, and then the next episode he'll join like the tennis club or whatever, and it keeps going down that route, and it turns out, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's a very like, it's about the journey, and kind of no matter what he was gonna do, things were gonna end up a certain way. But it's super super pretty.
Is that a show?
Yeah, but they talk really fast, so the subtitles like fly through the screen.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Like Monogatari fast?
Yeah,
or-
it might be faster, dude. It's
Oh
like,
my god.
Yeah.
yeah, it's super fast. But I think of it as like, even if you don't like, I wouldn't pause and read the subtitles. Same with Monogatari. I think it's more of a, that's kind of the point. Like the main guy's kind of neurotic, and he like talks kind of fast, and he goes lost his thoughts. There's a run on stuff. And he's like this and that. So it's like that's kind of the whole point. This kind of, he just jumbles up his words, and you're supposed to be like, oh, I get it. You're not supposed to know every single word he said.
You read enough to get the gist of it, and then you use like the context clues and the animation to tell what's actually going on, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, to a degree, like you definitely know. You're not just like, wait, what'd he say? But there are some definite words that get lost, and you're like, huh? But he's just going on a tangent. It's really good. I think everyone would enjoy it. Highly recommend.
All right,
Okay.
Connor, what's your favorite? I'll go last.
Well, since we've already covered like Miyazaki and things, and David just said "Walk on Girl," I really liked Your Name. And I know a lot of people say that, but
Bear with me.
Wow.
they have a point. They have a point. First off, I'm a sucker for like a good romance, like anime, like hardcore, and this one like it really kind of switches things up. It has a couple of like turns in it that I wasn't expecting when I first watch it. Has a beautiful soundtrack. The animation is gorgeous. So yeah, like Your Name, like top tier.
Did you ever see Weathering with You?
I did.
Yeah, did you like it?
I did. He's made several movies that I didn't realize, like 5 centimeters per second.
Yep.
It's another one he made.
Banger.
Mm-hmm.
I had no
And
idea
then-
that was him when I watched it, though.
Is this a movie?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
I gotta write all these
movies.
down.
Weathering with You was also. I don't think it was. I didn't enjoy it as much as Your Name.
No,
But it was
it's
still
not
a
as
very,
good.
very good movie.
I mean, I
Yeah.
haven't. Honestly, spoiler alert, I haven't seen Your Name.
I know. He's a dirty
I know.
club.
I
Well-
tried to watch it before tonight, but
I haven't
Nah,
seen it either. It's
Don't
okay.
rush it. Be in the right
Not
mood
hard.
for it. Don't
I'm
don't
also
force
a
it.
dirty pleb.
not in the cards.
Dude.
But I really need to watch it.
Your Name was a game changer.
It
That's
was.
what they say.
I mean, it actually was. People were like, "Oh, the next Miyazaki" kind of thing. Because
It's a different vibe from Miyazaki, but it has similar tones. Like Miyazaki in all of his movies, even like the Whispers of the Heart, ones that take place in modern times or modern-ish times, there's still like this spiritualness to it, like this old like mythology that kind of runs through it. It's the same with Weathering with You and Your Name. There's this almost supernatural kind of mystical element that goes along with the movie, and it just kind of pulls you in. It's very beautiful, but they're definitely different tones. It's definitely different from Miyazaki.
I mean, did you guys, or I don't know, he also did a short. Maybe it's not a short. It's like 40 minutes. I think it's on Netflix. Okay, it is on
It
Netflix.
is.
The
Garden of Words.
yeah, y'all
Man,
seen
the
it?
internet did not like that movie a lot of times because it was like a relationship between a teacher and a student, and everybody was up in arms.
Some
I-
controversy.
That's all I know about it. I haven't seen it, but that's all
I
know about
watched it, and it was very pretty. Like the animation was gorgeous, absolute top tier. But it was like a character study, obviously, and these two, there's a student who has the crush on the teacher, and it's like it's kind of romantic, but it's not. Like he has a crush on her, she understands that, and it's not like they, It's
go
not
to
like the main point. Yeah, they don't go bang it out. But it's like it
Well,
was
that's good.
okay because 40 minutes to set up me caring about these characters and like the payoff towards the end and being like super emotional. I was just not as invested as Your Name, Weathering with You, any Miyazaki movie. Like it was cute and I think people would enjoy it if they watched it, but it's not on the same level, I think.
Yeah, I think Miyazaki, like, it might just be the difference in like era of animation timeline, but Miyazaki uses a more washed out color palette than like Your Name. I don't even know who fucking directed Your Name, but whoever that is, the colors are just more vibrant. I don't know. That could just be different styles of recording, different camera, not camera, but like different software programs and everything else. But every Miyazaki film I've seen, it's just been a little more washed out. Not that it's not pretty at all. It all obviously is, but it's just a little more,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
see what you're saying.
more pastel compared to the neon of like Weathering with You.
The director of Your Name and those other movies is Makoto Shinkai.
I mean, I guess like what Ghibli was in early 90s.
I think he's been making stuff since like the 80s.
Okay.
But it's definitely two different animation styles, and Your Name may use more like computer drawing, and then Miyazaki I know does hand drawn,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I
The hand
can't.
drawing thing might have something to do with it. I don't know enough about the process of actually making an anime to say yes or no, but the hand drawn thing might have something to do with the washed out pastel like color.
Did
Alright.
y'all see Miyazaki's last movie? The
The one about the engineer.
The Wind Rises.
yeah.
Yeah, I did.
What'd you guys think?
That was great.
I never
The,
saw it.
the
Y'all would
Wind
really enjoy it.
Rises. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Michael.
They would just really enjoy it. That's all I'm saying.
I think you guys would. It's definitely, again, it's something a little bit different than what Miyazaki normally does. But there's a lot of heart. You can tell that Miyazaki probably really looked up to this main character because it's based on the guy who designed the Zero fighter jet in during World War II. And you can really tell that Miyazaki really respected his work, that engineer's work. And obviously, one of the biggest themes in Miyazaki is like flying machines, like planes or airships or things like that. And I think it really is like, it's like Miyazaki's homage to this person. It's a sad movie, but it's bittersweet.
Very mature themes too, comparatively.
Definitely. I mean, there is a sense of childhoodness and like love. There's definitely a theme of love, and like romance, like old romance. But I mean, something out of history, and as we all know, history can be brutal, especially during that time of war.
Absolutely.
So Paul, what about you? What's your kind of go-to anime movie?
You got enough time to think about it.
Well, my favorite anime movie, which y'all already fucking know, is A Silent Voice. I
An
just think
excellent movie.
I just think it's absolutely beautiful. Um, and
Keone.
getting a little personal, but I was the butt of a lot of bullies back in middle school, so I can relate to a lot that's going on in that movie. So I mean that shit made me cry. I haven't had a good cry in a while, and that shit made me bawl like a baby. But I think the character arc, the redemption of the main character, I can't remember his name at the moment, and how he learned sign language just to talk to a girl that he likes, and how the tables are turned, he's treated the same way, and he's kind of an asshole, but not really an asshole. It's just I love it. I love it. I think the animation is great. The soundtrack is fucking top tier too.
Yeah,
But
dude.
like it's weird. It's like listening to music how a almost nearly deaf person would listen to music. There's lots of white noise and static, and you only get a few tones here and there through it all. But it brings across its point beautifully in every sense of the word.
Those like random tones, like little blips of tones that they do throughout that whole movie is so.
I can't speak for
So
deaf
well
people.
done.
I don't know how y'all hear music because I'm obviously not deaf, but
That scene in a movie where she tries to sing and it's super off tone and off key because she's deaf.
yeah.
Oh, that's so cute and funny.
And I think it just represents a disability really tastefully and in a really good light. And that's really hard to do and make people happy with. So I think it does a great job.
Yeah.
And it's probably my favorite. It's definitely my favorite anime movie.
It's a shame it came out in the same year as Your Name.
I know. It's like, No Country for Old Men to There Will Be Blood.
I don't know if they came out in the same year, but even if
They
they
did.
did. Oh, that's crazy.
They did.
There Will Be Blood is so much better. And it's not even close.
Yeah, but it just got completely overshadowed that year.
Did
No
it?
Country for Old Men.
I actually don't know. Like, I don't know.
No, There Will Be Blood won the shit.
Yeah.
No Country for Old Men was kind of overshadowed.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I really, really, really love that movie.
Kyoto did it too.
I know, and a lot of it was
Melancholy.
lost in the fire.
Oh,
Yeah,
K-On!
which sucks. Yeah, the director Yamada. I had it up on Google because I couldn't remember the fucking name. Yeah, Yamada did it, and she directed K-On! And but I know a lot of the materials were lost in the fire.
So sad.
No, that was
that's
horrible,
terrible,
man.
dude.
That was not a good time.
K-On! Is, well, we'll get to that when we talk about genre, but K-On! is like the
We'll get
best moe in the world.
I think if we're talking about anime movies, we got to talk about like maybe the most influential one,
Akira.
Akira.
Oh, Jesus,
Yeah.
dude.
I think we got to bring up what like defined Western anime.
Dude, I watched
Fucking
it
Akira.
for the first time in full not that long ago. Maybe like over a year or two. And oh my goodness. The whole time I was like, are you serious? This came out in the 80s?
Yeah, it lives up to the hype.
I mean, it's just like, take away everything else. It's gorgeous.
Yep.
It's infinitely rewatchable.
Yeah.
The way they use light and it just trails off. Oh my goodness. Just like the motorcycle lights on the back and they're zooming around. It's crazy to me. Like in the
It's
80s,
such a
dude.
good movie, dude. There's a reason it is like the pinnacle of anime movies.
One of our friends would make me watch that movie at like 2 a.m.
He loves that movie, dude.
after we'd been doing many different things. He would make me watch that fucking movie.
He just pulls out the DVD of that movie. It's like, all right,
Like, well, my brain's
watch it again.
So,
my brain's on 2%, but I'll go ahead and watch this fucking anime movie.
I got that thing on me.
Have you seen it, Connor?
I have. I watched it in college. Was a friend was like, you have to see this.
That was the first time I watched it.
A friend basically lent me like a digital copy, and I remember just watching in my dorm room, like on my computer, like late at night. I was just like, oh my gosh, how have I never seen this? Like I've been watching anime for years, and I've never seen this movie.
I remember
Like,
we
it
were at
looks
a
up.
bar one time and we were talking to I think it was one of your friends, Connor. One of your friends' girlfriends. Or no, one of your friends' boyfriends. We were talking about anime and stuff. And someone said something about Akira. And he was just straight face, like, overrated. And I was just blown away. I was just like,
I
"Are
don't
you
want to talk to that
serious,
guy
dude?"
anymore.
I
He
was
probably like My Hero Academia.
I know.
Whoa.
Right? What tastes like that? No, but I was like, that's crazy. Show
Guys,
some
low
respect
blow.
to your elders.
Low blow.
Well, here's the thing though. So like, people will say, and I've heard this about Miyazaki too. They're like, oh, it's just people just way overblow it. It's not actually as good as it is. I wonder how much of that is like them just don't want to go with like the mainstream, or if they actually feel that way. And like if they have a decent reason, like if they could, if you sit them down and you're like, okay, why don't you like this movie? Like what parts of it don't you agree with? Why do you think this part is overblown compared to this part? Like, I kind of want to pick their brain about it because
It just doesn't make sense to me.
Aren't you
doesn't.
that way, Paul?
Yeah.
Don't you think Miyazaki's kind of overrated?
I think Miyazaki's a little bit overrated, yeah.
Yeah.
There you
Wow.
go.
Wow, it's on the record now.
I said a little bit overrated, okay?
Okay. All right.
Don't
Can
get
we
me
kick
wrong.
him?
He's inspired.
Get him out of here.
He's inspired many forms of anime and anime movies, but I still think people just lose their. It's like people with the Beatles; they lose their goddamn.
Yeah, because it's
Beatles were the
amazing.
best band ever.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
God.
The
Overrated.
Beatles produced excellent music for 10 years, changed the entire, dabbled in so many
The Stones are better
genres.
than the Beatles. The Stones are better than the Beatles. But
No,
anyway,
God.
no one
Oh,
thinks
yeah.
that, right? No.
No one
no,
thinks that, dude.
He's just
only the
Raving
All
is
right,
a delusional man.
only the base.
All right.
What's
We're
your
getting off
favorite Miyazaki movie then, Paul?
I mean, I'm a normie, so Princess Mononoke.
I'll never understand. It's everyone's
But,
favorite. I just don't like fucking every fucking person I meet out and about. It's
Good
like,
movie,
oh,
man.
bro, Prince Mononoke, the best. But no, like it is. It's amazing. But
Yeah.
why is it always their favorite? Like that's what
don't know, man.
I can't get.
I don't know. It's also been forever since I've sat down and watched.
Oh, sounds like we're gonna have a movie night, us four.
They put them all on HBO.
We're
dude.
all gonna put forth one movie.
No,
I feel like we need to.
should
There's
just-
so many we have to watch. Like Your Name, Miyazaki, Walk On Girl. Like
Oh,
the list goes on and on.
I can rewatch
Oh.
Walk On Girl forever.
Can I watch it? Y'all are making it sound so good.
I have it
It
on my
is.
computer. Yeah.
Oh, really?
As
Yeah.
long as it doesn't look like fucking ping pong.
Well,
down.
it actually does not look like ping pong,
Dude.
but
Dude.
it is a crazy animation.
You can, ping pong is so good.
Paul-
oh my god,
Paul can't
Ping pong.
even critique it, dude. He's never seen it. He watches
I know.
like 5
I've
minutes
seen
of
half,
it.
I've seen half of the first episode.
Yeah,
and
that's not
I was
enough.
disgusted.
God, what is wrong with you?
He does the same thing for Yu Yu Hakusho. I watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I watched all of it.
Yeah,
Just for him.
because it has
Just
great
off of his rec. Because he's like, this is my favorite anime, so I watched it
fantastic story.
like a real bro.
Yeah,
Jesus.
you know why you could get through it? Because it actually looks good.
You didn't watch Yu Yu Hakusho, though.
It doesn't know. It's kind of outdated.
All right.
Hell no, it's not outdated.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like gross. Hard to.
Nah.
It's pretty hard on the eyes, if I'm not gonna lie.
You're just trying to trigger my ass.
But nah,
So yeah, I'm down for a movie night.
that'd be fun.
Let's do it.
I think we should do it.
I'm
We can all
not
pitch.
doing
We can all
anything.
pitch one movie night. Well, not this weekend. We'll find another.
Man,
We
this
can
is
push
so-
it off. You know.
I'm giving my body and wallet a break this weekend. So
Are you?
yes,
That sounds like the best time for a movie night.
I mean, you need to watch Your Name just straight up, like.
I know. I need to watch it.
Bro, tell me when you watch it, man. I need to watch it too. We might as well watch it together.
Connor
Have you seen-
showed me Your Name. Like I
Oh,
had
yeah.
no idea about it. We watched it and I was like, Connor, you better tell me this gets better. Like you better tell me it's not gonna end this way. He's like, ah, don't worry.
No, and it's like that's what I mean. Like, because you really think it's going to be horrible, and then it just turns itself on its head, and it's just, it's a beautiful movie. It is a beautiful, beautiful movie.
I can't wait to watch it so I can put it on.
Can we
the
put
list.
that on the list? That's gonna be the first thing we watch on our movie night.
I'm gonna.
Your Name.
I'm
Boom.
gonna critique the shit out of it since I like
Easy.
the silent voice.
You
God,
do
dude,
it,
they're
you
so
do it, Paul.
different,
I've
though.
watched A Silent Voice.
They're
David,
so
you actually
different.
showed it to me.
Yep. Bullshit.
I
And I nearly
David.
cried my heart
Yeah,
out.
bullshit it to me.
Well, thanks you guys. A Silent Voice was awesome.
So by the transitive property,
Yeah. I'm your boss.
I think Your Name is a better movie than Silent Voice. You've
Man.
never seen it. I don't want to hear it. I don't think, even if you on the inside agree, that you'd ever admit it though. I'd be like, God, that was so fucking good. It wasn't as good as Silent Voice.
He'll just go to the grave.
Yeah,
with
just
it.
go to the grid, just like, nope, no one can ever tell me. La 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 la, I can't hear you. La, la,
silent
la, la.
voice just hits different, bro. That's all.
I mean, they're very different movies.
They sound like very different movies.
Yeah.
I've read the synopsis. And they
Wow.
are very different movies.
What is with you like reading guides and watching games before you
The
even watch it?
synopsis is not a goddamn guide.
Okay.
I just want to know what it's about.
Yeah. You're reading the summary of a movie?
Yes.
It's only like an hour and a half.
I used to read the endings of books before I read the beginning.
Yeah, that's
I
like
know. What's
psychopathic
wrong
or
with
something.
you?
Dude. That is insane to me.
It's the journey that counts, man. It's the journey.
Ugh.
I
But the
agree.
payoff-
fuck yeah.
The payoff can be so good if you just don't know the ending.
I didn't read into when Dumbledore died, though. Spoiler alert.
I don't know if we have to spoiler alert Harry Potter in this day and age.
We shouldn't, but
Listen, if something's been out for more than if something's been out for more than 5 years, I think you're free and clear of spoilers.
And,
On a side note, have any of you guys seen Steam Boy?
Steam Boy, is that a movie?
Yeah, that's an anime movie. Let me
Ooh,
see
gotta
when it
write
came
this
out.
down.
But so steampunk, obviously. I know it's been so it's from 2004.
Damn.
Yeah, so that's 16 years ago.
That's an early.
Fuck, how
It
old
was
was I? God damn.
it stuck with me. I actually really liked it. It's one of the older ones, and it definitely doesn't shine up there, I think, with like Your Name or like Miyazaki or Shinkai. Uh, but it's good, especially if you like steampunk type things.
I love steampunk.
Yeah,
And I
you've piqued
think
my
you'd enjoy
interest.
it.
You know what's a funny interaction? To not completely sidebar, but just to. So Michael loves the My Hero Academia movie, right?
The first one.
I
Or the
don't know.
Both of them.
Whichever one was the most recent one.
Okay.
Both of them.
Second.
Both of them
So-
were sweet in their own way.
What's the one you went and saw with Will, Michael?
I went and saw the second one with Will.
Okay. So Connor also saw that with a buddy.
Actually, I think I saw the first one with Will too, honestly.
or the most recent one that you saw with Will.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
second one.
So
Fucking Heroes Rising. No.
Why would you-
Connor
Yeah.
saw that with a buddy in theaters, and
With
I
a
was like,
buddy.
"What'd you think about it, dude?" And he was like, "That was a waste of time and money."
It's true. I did say that. I did say that.
And he's not usually that harsh of criticism, but I was like, "Damn." And then on
Oh,
the other
it
here,
was like
We watched the movie and we got out and we both kind of looked at each other, me and my friend, and we kind of just stood there and she was like, "What did you think?" And I was like, I didn't care for it. I didn't enjoy it." And she's like, "No, me either." And so we went on like a rant on like why we didn't like the movie that much.
well, it does nothing for the plot as a whole. There's like no character development.
Yep, that's
But
the reason.
yeah, besides the fact that it's just like a extra long episode of them just like fucking around with some bad guys on like some, I don't know.
You mean they're extending it to so they can sell more merch?
Yeah, totally. What wouldn't you?
there's an episode in My Hero that does that. They're like, "Hey guys, sidebar, check out the movie coming out whenever it comes out. See you
Yeah.
there." I was like, "Wow, shameless."
Wouldn't you?
I mean, probably. If I was making that much
Smoke
money
them
off
if you
it,
got them.
smoke
I
them if
mean-
you got them.
You can do that in manga because like a lot of times they'll have little at the back of the
It
manga
is
or
in the
something,
manga.
they'll have like little things that are like, "Hey, we're finally getting serialized. We'll be on television at these times. You should watch us." And they're very like break the fourth wall about it. That's one thing. But in the TV show, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I just thought it was super funny. The complete opposite reactions between you two. Michael was like, "I fucking loved it, dude. It was amazing." And
Happens,
Connor was
bro.
like, "A waste of money."
To be fair, I did like the first movie. Like
First movie
it
was
it wasn't great or anything, but it was enjoyable. The second one, I felt nothing for it. I watched it and I felt nothing. Like even in the intense parts, I didn't feel anything because like there was no real stakes. There was nothing. So all the intensity just kind of went away, and it just didn't matter. Didn't feel anything.
I think it's exciting that someone has kind of taken up the mantle of Miyazaki in a way, like Your Name and all that. Because honestly, Miyazaki put anime movies kind of on the map. Like, yeah, Akira, but I don't think Akira had as much like mainstream appeal as Spirited Away. You know?
Well, they weren't exactly shoving Akira in theaters.
Yeah.
I think it had more of like a cult following, to be honest, for a really long time. And now it's kind of like considered the or like the godfather of anime movies. It kind of set the stage for other
sure.
anime movies to take the screen.
No, from everything I've heard, it's like people that were in anime for a long time and in the closet about it. They like watched Akira and they were like, "Holy shit, anime's for adults." And I think that's your cult following right there. That's back when anime wasn't quite as mainstream as it is now.
Right.
Miyazaki appealed to both. That it's the Disney. I mean, the Disney of fucking anime that he appealed to both kids and adults. There were enough jokes and references in there for adults to like it, that they would stomach taking their kids to go see it. At least with Spirited Away. I mean, Princess Mononoke and other ones, you know, there's not too many things kids would exactly like.
I
But,
remember like my mom loved Miyazaki. Like I remember like watching the first time I watched Princess Mononoke was with her,
Wow.
and she liked it more than I did because I was like super young and didn't get any of it.
Yeah, I think Miyazaki definitely. I mean, older people could just sit down and watch it and enjoy it just as much as a kid. Even stuff like My Neighbor Totoro, like it's still super wholesome.
Which is why he's made so much money.
Yep.
Oh,
Did
the
so well.
money.
He deserves it, man. He deserves every penny.
Are you guys excited for the Demon Slayer movie?
Hell
Yeah,
yeah!
Yeah.
Hell yes, dude. When is it coming out?
I don't know.
Dude, the Beast Boy's the best.
Yeah. Inosuke,
Yeah.
Just
pretty boy.
runs around banging shit.
Yeah, headbutting trees.
Yeah, during a funeral. It's like, all right.
Being hot as hell and wearing a mask. Like a true bro in these COVID times.
I'm not sure when that's supposed to come out.
How did y'all like
it
the
says the release date is just oh shoot. It says 2021 now for the
course.
US for USA. So I guess they pushed it back again because it was supposed to release sometime like either this month or last month maybe.
Yeah, release date 2021.
I thought we were close. Sucks.
Oh, it was supposed to be coming up in October 2020,
Yeah.
but then Big Rona. Yeah.
That's fair.
I haven't seen the Made in Abyss movie yet, but that might take the place of my favorite anime movie. Who knows?
Really?
Yeah,
you don't
dude,
absolutely love the Konosuba movie?
I mean, I do. But
Are you about to sit here and tell me that an hour and a half of Megamine explosions is not the best thing
I
you've
mean,
ever?
I love the Konosuba movie with all my heart, but you know, I'm trying to be a little more tasteful.
What?
Konosuba.
Konosuba is the definition of taste.
The
Man, that
Konosuba movie was good.
when he was up against the I can't remember her name, but anyway, when he was hugging that girl and her bulge
Yeah.
got in his stomach, and he was not okay with it.
I was
internet
dying laughing.
freaked out. It was so.
I
funny.
love how he like she had the tentacles and she was trying to get him and he just like opens up his arms and she just pulls him in and they're like, wait, did he just
Let himself be
That
captured.
was so funny, dude.
that is
So
wholesome.
we also wanted to talk about our favorite genres of anime that we typically watch.
See,
So great.
that's not a bad.
But genres.
Anyway,
Genres of
what-
anime that we all like to watch. I personally really enjoy shonen, of course. I'm dirty shonen trash.
And that's
Shonen
you're the only
action
one.
adventure.
I'm
What,
just
dude? I've
kidding.
watched a lot of animes you directed.
I know.
Isekais.
Well, yeah.
Isekais are a favorite of mine.
Who isn't these days though? Everything's an isekai. They're falling out
Yeah,
of trees.
it feels like everything is an isekai, like every seasonal anime.
I can appreciate an isekai, but as a whole, I'm tired of them and I don't care for them.
Yep.
Like there's a few like
Didn't you love Bo Fury?
Bofuri is fantastic, but I would almost not consider that an isekai because they're not trapped in the game world. She's just overpowered. I
I thought
also
it didn't
really
have
like
to be
Grimgar.
trapped in the world. I thought it was in
I think
an
it's
alternate reality.
I think it's just
That's
they
true.
get transported to a different realm or world or universe or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
it's
that's
like
what
a
makes
different
fucking
universe
Bo
thing.
Fury so much better because they're not like life or death in this other world.
Yeah, it's not
just-
like, oh, if you pull the headset off, you're die.
It's just cute girls doing cute things and being overpowered as fuck.
Yeah.
It's I mean
The
there is
maple
something to
tree,
say for
maple
that.
syrup. Oh, it's
Yeah.
I mean
No,
that's why
it's
it
just
was
a
so
wholesome
good.
show. It
10
really
out of
is.
10.
It's
dude.
hilarious. Like I
Blew
laugh
me
out
away.
loud often.
Obviously, Konosuba,
Audible chuckles.
Yeah. Konosuba was great. That's the best isekai.
top tier isekai.
Is it though? Like,
Wait.
fuck, man.
SAO for the
Is the
first 15
best.
season or 15 episodes?
What's the best isekai? What
I don't
could
know.
contend
I
with
wouldn't
Konosuba?
say that a parody of the show is the best version of the show, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With how saturated it's been, I don't know.
You want
No,
to talk
it's a
about
breath
like
of
the,
fresh air.
I mean, like the major defining isekai is dot hack sign.
I would say
Yeah.
SAO.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
No,
no, that's
dot
not the
hack
stage,
sign,
dude.
dude.
Dude, people
Dot
weren't,
hack sign is the Akira of isekai.
people weren't cosplaying and losing their goddamn minds over dot hack. It was,
Yeah. I'll
Dot
fuck
hack
it.
It
is
went under the
awesome, dude.
radar, but
It
it
was-
still had a cult following,
Dot hack
and
is
it
so
set the
sweet.
stage.
Sure, but
No, I agree,
SAO
Michael.
literally
cult
changed the
following,
game,
yeah,
dude.
but SAO was
SAO was SAO was like levels of Naruto, man.
like, yeah, SAO was the WoW of
Sao was sick for
Puppy
15
Patrol.
episodes.
For the first
I don't
half
think I
of
could go
season
back
one.
and rewatch
Yeah.
it. Like
First half of season 1, right
Mhm.
after they get out of the game and go into a different game. Fuck that.
no, I don't like Sao. I don't like anything about it.
No, the
I
second
love.
the second they have
Nope.
that fucking time skip where
Yeah.
Kirito just comes back and is Jesus
Terrible.
Kirito and just can't die for shit. He just faces all those bandits on the goddamn bridge and he's like taking all these hits. And it's like, yeah, cool, dude. That's the start of the downfall of SAO.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Are you guys the same way I am with different anime genres where you don't want to or you can't watch them back to back? Like, I don't want to watch 3 isekais in a row. I'll lose my mind, right? But I'll do like isekai, slice of life, and then like action adventure E, or maybe like the thriller in there,
Dude,
supernatural.
maybe a sweet mystery anime.
Yeah, but like I
Like
can't.
Case Closed.
Not like Case Closed.
Case Closed is awesome.
I've never seen it, but it's one of the.
it's so good. I
I'm
love it
good.
so much.
I'm good.
It's actually pretty good. Like
Yeah.
I like a
Shocking
lot of the
good.
earlier stuff.
Yeah,
And it's just been
worth
it's kind of like One Piece. It will never end.
it. Dude, it's literally like the 30th longest running manga in Japan. It's got like
insane.
1,600 episodes or some shit.
And the last time I checked, and this was maybe like a couple of years ago, it had over 1,000 chapters of manga, like, and it was still going. Like it hadn't ended. It was still releasing.
Oh, here we go.
Monthly.
It's 23rd.
You know, I can never ever get into mech anime. I just like something about it, man. It doesn't appeal to me.
It's
Oh,
great.
dude, what about Gundam?
Or Darling
Nah.
in the Franxx, dude.
Code
literally
Geass?
No, see,
they drove
Code
mechs
Geass?
riding doggy style, David. They drove mechs riding doggy style.
yeah, that's
And that-
wild.
Oh, what is this you're talking about?
Darling in the
Darling in the
Franxx.
Franks.
Oh, God.
No, so I love Code Geass. Like that's awesome, great, and
Gotcha.
Neon Genesis, yada yada. But like,
Yeah.
that's it, man. That's you know.
Tangan Toppa Gurren Lagann?
Yeah, is that mech? See, I don't even think of
That
that
is
as like. I
definitely
know,
mech. Are
but I
you
don't
kidding
think
me?
of it that way at all.
Their main way of fighting is via giant mech.
I mean, spiral energy.
I
and
don't
power.
even think fucking
Whoa, let's not get meta here.
Code Geass is mecha. It's a fucking political intrigue. It's like
but
Death
with
Note.
robots. So it's like, is it? I guess.
I mean, can we put a slash in there and say it's also mecha? Like it's mecha based?
Yeah, but a purely mecha-based anime, like
Gundam
Gun
Wing?
or Darling in the Franxx. That is a purely mecha. Well, it's a mecha slash slice of life.
So I mean,
I love a good
Neon Genesis. Is that? Are we just like, yep, obviously mecha, or is it like
No, Neon Genesis.
psychological and all
Neon
that?
Genesis transcends the mecha.
That's an amalgamation of many different.
Oh, big word.
I know, right?
It's a $20 word right there.
Spell it. Go. No. One sec.
You want me to spell it?
No,
No.
I don't think
No.
you can. Was the
No.
joke? Please don't.
In fact, yeah.
It's
So yeah, like mechs, like if you want to count those shows as mech, then sure. But there's only like 3 of them, and the rest I'm just fucking. I'm good.
Zoids.
Zoids. Oh my god.
What's
I think-
your favorite genres, David?
I don't know if I have
Maybe
one.
Not your favorite. I mean, you got a couple favorites, right? Like, what do you mainly watch?
I have to switch it up, like I said. Like if I'm
Ah.
doing slice of life comedy,
You're just a
then I have to go
Jack of
for
all
some
trades.
drama. Nah, I mean like it's like
some drama.
action
Bust
adventure.
right over to some high school DxD.
I don't really watch a lot of horrors actually. Ah man, I don't know. I just have to like go in spurts of different ones.
Nah, I can't really watch horror anime.
Like I can't
They-
watch
Romance ones are great.
They have to do it really well for me to watch a horror anime.
Agreed.
What is a good horror anime? Do they exist?
I don't even fucking know.
Oh, I know one. Hold up. It's like Love to Rue.
Oh god.
Oh, wow.
No. No.
No.
Oh yeah, baby. You could say Monogatari.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, that's a pretty fucking horror, dude. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, if people ever actually watch this, they're gonna put us on blast for putting Monogatari in a harem.
It is though.
I know, but
Like I don't
Is
know. Yeah, there's like 10 different girls after one guy.
What exactly is this harem genre?
Yeah,
Like,
what's the
just- is
strict
that-
definition? Does it have to be more than 2 girls lusting after one guy?
I mean, I've always treated it as like a hentai game, or not even like Doki Doki.
Wow.
What? Oh, I mean, yeah, but like,
So it's a dating sim. You can.
Yeah,
say
it's
like a
basically dating sim the anime.
Yeah, that's fair. I Love Hina will always have a soft spot in my heart, but that's only because I grew up with it. There really hasn't been because all harem anime follows basically the same plot line, and if you've seen one, you've basically seen them all, unless they
And they're
have
just
something
not
else.
great.
I've heard good things about reverse harem. So Princess Connect, you know?
What? So it's just like 10 dudes?
No. It's
What is
wait.
reverse harem?
Is this what I'm thinking of? What's the one where she dies and goes into her favorite like harem dating sim video game?
Oh, I'm the villain at the like something. I'm the
Yeah,
villain.
I'm the villainess or something.
Yes,
Yeah,
That sounds
I've heard
sweet.
that's actually really good.
it's very wholesome. It's actually a very very wholesome anime. Uh, because she like dies and goes in and like she makes friends with everyone and guys and girls, and it's just like a very wholesome, and they all know that they all like her, but they're all like, we just care about her too much. Like we can't
Yeah.
hate each
What
other,
can you do?
but it's a friendly competition, and she's just a pure-hearted person who gives everyone a chance. Like it's just very wholesome. You watch it and you feel better.
Wait,
You feel better
doesn't
about
she
the world.
know each of the side plots where like if she goes with this guy then she dies and if she goes with this guy then this happens?
Yeah, because when she goes into the game, it turns out that she's like in the dating sim game, she's like the evil person whom you're trying to save everyone else from. And in almost every scenario, she's supposed to die or get like exiled.
Hmm.
And it like she basically does everything she can not to get killed and not be exiled. And it turns out like how it is. I mean, I recommend it. It's a fun little watch.
I do need to check it out. I actually have the first 3 episodes that I'm waiting to watch.
I want to watch that anime about the Demon King that gets birthed as a baby and he immediately starts talking. I've just seen some.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Super power trip fantasy.
No.
Yeah, super over the
No.
top. Like you're not supposed to take it seriously. Like that just sounds like fun. He throws a castle with one hand.
That sounds sweet.
I'm down.
Sounds
What is
like
that?
Guilty pleasure esque.
I don't remember the fucking name.
Something just for a wild ride?
It's like the
during
regulars
lockdown?
at Demon High School or something.
Oh man, what is it? I'll look it up.
I'm
Have y'all
pretty sure
seen,
it's the regulars at Demon High School.
What's the new high school anime called? God of High School?
Yeah.
The manhwa. They cut out so much from the manhwa, dude. Like,
So not worth a watch, but worth a
It's-
read.
if you've read it, you'll probably enjoy it. Like, it is clean animation, pretty decent soundtrack, but
I
They-
have not
they
read
rush
it.
it,
Can I
man.
just
They
find the
rush it.
manhwa online?
yeah,
I mean,
on
it's just basically
Webtoons.
Tournament Arc, the anime. Like
On
they're-
Webtoons?
Webtoons.
No, it's awesome.
Webtoons.
Dude. Download it. It's free. You get.
What
all-
about fuck. There's another one that I saw that I wanted to watch or at least ask you all about. Tower of God.
Dude?
Yeah,
I love Tower of God. Holy shit.
the
I am-
manhwa is fantastic.
Reading
Okay,
the manhwa.
Okay. That's gonna get put higher on the list because I need
Everybody-
something new
I
to
liked
look
it.
into.
Everybody bitched about the anime, cutting out shit from the manhwa, but
Well, you feel like they have to cut out
that's
shit,
what
right?
anime does.
If they're only contracted for like 12 episodes, they have to cut shit out, right?
I love it. I'm a big fan. Big fan.
Yeah,
I
Paul
agree.
liked
I
it
agree
so
with
much
Paul.
that he went and started reading the webtoon.
The main
Wow.
character is a complete piece of shit. And-
Connor's saying I should start with the webtoon.
and a massive
For
simp,
sure.
but
Yeah?
Oh,
I actually like him better in the manhwa though. Like he's a bit cringy, but
he
the
has
other
a-
characters and the world building, man, it's beautiful. Like it's fantastic. I remember when Tower of God first came out, man. Like it's come a long way, and I'm very pleased with it.
that
Very
that
pleased.
anime with the
That's
overpowered
big praise.
demon guy that can talk is called The Misfit of Demon King Academy.
Ah,
Okay.
Gotta write that one down too.
Oh,
I'll forget that
God.
one.
You
Yeah,
guys have fun with that one. I'm not touching it.
I like. Yeah.
I'll try my best, Connor.
Oh,
Let me
but
tell-
I like Tower of God a lot. Or, huh? It was like a 6.5. It was
Whoa.
cool, It
That
was
is not a lie.
yeah, it was cool, and I'm glad I watched it. But I don't think I would. I didn't care enough about it to go read the webtoon or anything.
I love the world. I love
It's
the powers. I love
Mhm.
everything about it.
Dude, Shinzu,
Which one's
The-
that?
it's their magic system.
See, there I search on
It's
that I know.
so cool.
It's like you haven't
so
even
cool.
seen it.
No, I thought it was a character. I thought it was the alligator guy.
That's one thing they cut out in the anime that they go into depth on in the manhwa is
What-
the actual like machinations of
What-
the magic system.
Oh,
What
yeah.
genre of anime is Tower of God?
Isekai.
It's not an isekai.
I mean,
I wouldn't consider it an isekai.
okay. I mean, we're
I would
getting into
consider it
the,
a
like,
fantasy. I would consider it like epic fantasy.
Is their main world?
They get
the world
teleported
that
to a different world.
No. See, that's the thing that they don't really say much in the anime. They're all inside the tower. Most people come from inside the tower. He's an irregular, but he does not come from our world. He comes from just outside the tower. He's not.
It's
It's
not a
not
different
a.
world.
Okay. This says action, fiction, dark fantasy.
Okay,
So,
sweet.
yeah, whatever, fine. But
All right,
it is
guys,
basically an isekai.
you've
Like,
got me interested.
Not an
it is
isekai.
basically an
It's not an
isekai.
isekai.
It's not an isekai.
Yeah,
though.
it's basically an isekai.
By that definition, it's not an isekai. If
Yeah,
they're
what I'm
telling us
saying
the
in
truth,
spirit
it's not
and in the
an
way
isekai.
that it is watched, it is fucking.
I feel
They
like you're
get
just being contrary,
transported.
David.
No, I'm not. But they do. They get transported to this other place that they
Are
weren't
you going to tell me the
before.
Matrix is an isekai?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He's so OP, dude. He just needs a big badass sword, and then we're good.
All right, Connor. What's your favorite genre?
Rom-com.
Rom-com. Okay. All
Yep.
right.
Is it so? It's straight up rom com. It's not like just romance. Like, do you like
Yeah.
them silly or do you like them serious?
I like them silly.
Yeah.
I'll watch a serious romance, but it's the same thing with like, I don't want a lot of drama. I want wholesome goodness that makes my heart happy.
Hmm.
And sometimes like some angst and like not angst, but like some shenanigans and stuff, I'm okay with. But like things like place to place,
Love
is
is
that an
War.
anime?
yeah, it's an anime. It's so cute. It's so cute.
I've never seen it, but
I
I've
was
only heard good
Just
things.
about to ask you for rom com.
Love is War is also a great one. Like
Place to
I love stuff
place.
like that. Now I'm gonna have to go through my list and just like take
I mean,
a look.
Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya.
That's
Can we
another great
can
one.
we get like a fucking Google sheet or something? Put a bunch of Rex on there.
Right.
Orin High School Host Club, but that might be more of like a reverse harem.
I
but
mean, yeah. I mean, yeah, that is funny. I think yeah, it's pretty good.
Bunny Girl Senpai.
Bunny
Oh,
Girl Senpai.
fantastic. See, the thing about Bunny Girl Senpai though, I would say that's more serious, more slice of life romance than rom-com, but it's still fantastic. Like
Yeah.
Bunny Girl Senpai, same with like Your Lie in April. Your Lie in April is beautiful,
Still haven't seen it.
but it's still like
Gosh, so
slice
good.
of life.
Dude, when I end up watching it, and if it's not 10 out of 10, I'm gonna be
Your
mad.
Lie in April is not a rom.
I'm gonna be mad at the
Lie
world,
in
dude.
Your Lie in April is sad as fuck.
But it was bittersweet. It was very bittersweet.
Yeah, but it's like so sad. It's funny. Like you're laughing at the main character's misfortunes, like how awkward he is.
Another good one is like Monthly Girl and Nozaki-kun. That one's cute. So I used to have one I would probably recommend, but I didn't like how it ended. The third season isn't as good as the other two seasons, but My Romantic Comedy Snafu.
Man, I've heard so
teenage
much
ro-
about that.
Wait,
But
which
it
one?
didn't end well.
My Teenage Romantic Comedy Snafu.
So,
I've
like,
never, I've never seen any of these.
do you have to take a break though? Like, can you just endlessly watch rom coms?
So kind of like you, I have to switch it up, but I think my like if I have an itch for rom-com, it lasts for several like seasons. I can't just find one show. I need to find several. But it's the same with like if I'm in a melancholy mood, I need several melancholy anime. One's just not gonna cut it.
Hmm.
Now it granted some of them because they last so long might scratch it over time, but yeah, I usually need more than just one thing.
Who hasn't gone?
Ooh,
Paul.
actually,
Ooh.
here's one I think all of you would really, really like. Gamers. Gamers is fantastic. Gamers
Gamers.
exclamation point.
Gamers. Got it written
Yes.
down. Damn,
It
dude, I've
is-
got like 10 things written down.
It is so
Got 10
adorable.
Rex to watch. God.
I remember you asked me if I had seen it or was watching it, and I was like, "Oh, is that the one about the cute girls that work at a gaming company?" And you were like, "No, that is not that." And I was like, "Oh well, I'm off the mark."
Did you just guess, or did you
No,
actually know of an
there
anime
is
like that?
there is an anime where they're like in this office and they're cute girls and they work at a gaming company and slice of life.
I've seen that, but it's not that one.
A good slice of life. Tough to.
Oh, it's called New Game. Dope.
Okay.
David, you should still watch K-On!
I should watch K-On, but also don't want to give Paul the satisfaction.
Why?
No, I'm just
Why do
kidding.
you two not watch
I'm
things out of
just
spite?
kidding. I'm just kidding. I will watch it
It's
eventually.
like Paul won't watch Yu Yu Hakusho, the best shonen of all time.
You know, I'll just watch highlights of the Dark Tournament arc and we'll be good.
Yeah, you'll be good.
That's not how
I mean, like, let's be real. Like, you be okay. You be okay.
Let me guess, he saves the day.
Does he beat the bad guy?
He probably beats the bad guy.
So who hasn't revealed their genre
Me.
picks? Paul.
Me.
Paul's been going last all day.
Okay, so my genre is fluid. I think.
Uh,
But my favorite genre is really connected to my mood. Like when my boss quit at work, and I was working like 80-hour weeks, I was watching K-On! I was watching Helpful Fox Cinco-san.
yeah.
She comes home and she takes care of her senpai so well. And I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, give
Just
me
a
that.
salary man comes home and a cute fox girl takes care of him, makes
Yeah.
him food.
Wow, just living the dream, huh?
Yeah.
The dream.
It's like the Dragon Maid one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried that one. I was not as big of a fan as other people are. I just
It
got
was,
kind of.
it was okay.
But that was also kind of like when I was working my way out of that situation that I was in. Like I was working 70-hour, 80-hour weeks in fucking retail, and so I tried that last, which is probably why I didn't like it so much. But and then when I'm feeling like at my baseline, I'm feeling good. I watch like Recreators or Kekai Sensen or yeah, Recreators or Kekai Sensen or fucking I can always go back and watch Steins Gate.
Sounds
Gate's
so good.
What
I
is
don't
Steins
know.
Gate
I
count
feel
as?
like overarching genre, but I really don't fucking have one. Like I mean, Demon Slayer all the way. I think maybe mine would be like action adventure, a little bit of intrigue, a little bit of mystery. I don't know. I honestly don't think I have a favorite genre. Probably just fucking shonen, since my favorite anime is goddamn Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood's an action adventure.
I
It's
mean,
not a shonen.
it's
We've
kind of
talked about this.
kind of a shonen. It's kind of a shonen.
It is not kind of a shonen.
I mean, the main character develops and grows a lot and becomes more powerful over the course of the anime. So
I feel like that can happen in a lot of anime.
it can, and also shonen is what's appeared in Shonen magazine. So
Shonen Jump.
we're actually going into technicality.
Actually,
Paul,
Than a lot of these.
if
shows.
anyone's in this 4 group is going to be technical, I know it's going to be.
And if I'm feeling a little frisky, I watch Aaron Manga Sensei. Underrated anime.
is
Actually,
it
a really
underrated?
good show. It's a
Think-
really good show.
I mean, I've never seen
Okay.
it, but I get the
It
gist.
is actually really
I
good.
get the gist of the
It is.
show.
It is hilarious.
Wow,
Yeah.
I get the gist of the show.
Dude, you can watch a 5-second clip and you're like, "Oh, okay, yep, I know
Yeah,
what this
yeah,
is gonna be like."
Ah, you're the worst.
But yes, my favorite genre is fluid, depending on my current situation.
Yeah.
You got some good ones. I really like Blood Blockade.
Yeah,
Oh, that was-
that's a really good show.
I really enjoyed it.
It's nuts. Like the actual animation, the story, it's just like way far out there.
I've never heard of Recreators though.
It's
looks
good. It's like
interesting,
it's like a reverse isekai. Basically, the people bring the fantasy characters into their world, and they end up fighting and shit.
Oh, like Devil's a part timer.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, that's a good anime.
Little more Fate Stay Night Fate Stay Night feel to it than Devil's a Part Timer. But it's good. If you're interested in watching overpowered anime characters trying to deal with our world and fight in it, then
It's a specific mood
Almost
that I have to be
always.
in, but I'm willing to give it a shot.
I enjoy it.
I'm willing to at least watch any anime for like 3 some odd episodes, depending on how long the anime is.
I mean,
Alright.
hey, if someone got this far, awesome. Towards the end of the show, it's like, they're not gonna listen to an hour of this.
Thank you, viewer.
We can't slack off.
Are
Thanks
you-
for watching this week, everybody. Whoever made it this far, we enjoyed it. We'll be back next week
Sounds so
for
pathetic.
our sweet Untitled podcast.
Dave and the Dreamers.
Yeah, we got all.
No.
No.
Anyway, bye bye, y'all. Thanks for
Yeah.
listening.
Bye.
Peace out.
Good night.
Until next time.